I pray the Bodhisattva grants me a son. If I can bear an heir for the Marquis of Yongping's household, I could die in peace.
Rest assured, Nanny Kongwen Temple is built on a sacred land with great feng shui. Praying here will surely grant your wish.
Thank you for your trouble, Master. Being married into the Marquis' manor to ward off his ill luck is your good fortune. The divination says, as long as you conceive a son, you can break the curse of the unlucky star and help the Marquis recover. You must cultivate yourself well here and pray with a sincere heart.
You are right, Nanny. I will burn incense day and night to pray for the Marquis' longevity and for a precious son.
In 2 months, someone will pick you up to check for pregnancy. Stay here and behave yourself. Don't try any tricks. Just a mere merchant's daughter of low birth, yet you have such a seductive face. Once the child is born, he will be raised by the madam, and you will be sold off to keep you from seducing the Marquis.
So much nonsense. My legs hurt from all this kneeling.
Miss, you are so kind-hearted. Your wish will surely come true. Maybe the Marquis will get better tomorrow.
That disgusting old geezer. He's in his 70s or 80s, yet he's still looking for a young girl to ward off his bad luck. Just hurry up and die. Father, you are so cruel sending me to be a concubine for a dying man. I'd rather die than obey.
Miss! Miss! Someone help! Go get a doctor. Miss!
Where am I? I've transmigrated. The original owner of this body was driven to death, and I happened to transmigrate here after a car accident, taking her place in the bridal chamber. That old geezer is paralyzed and unconscious in bed. He can't even perform his marital duties. Even if I pray here for 100 years, it's impossible to get pregnant out of thin air.
Then our praying here is...
Bodhisattva, what I just said doesn't count. Please let the illness defeat that old geezer soon. I'll use a child to climb the social ladder and take over his estate. I'll enjoy a life of wealth and luxury, just lying around counting money. If my wish comes true, I will surely gild your statue in gold. But if the Marquis dies, and you aren't pregnant, how will you get that wealth and luxury? For something like this, of course I need to find someone healthy and handsome. Don't worry. Within 2 months, I will definitely get pregnant. So many men.
Of course, this is where people worship the god of literature. These scholars all want to seek fame and rank. Miss, what are we doing here?
Looking for a man, of course. This one is not bad. This one is really good. He's the one.
But Miss, this scholar looks like a commoner. Nothing special about him. Why him, Miss?
A commoner is exactly what I want, for something like borrowing a seed. It's easier to handle someone with no status. I can't afford to mess with high officials. If they get clingy later, it'll be hard for me to get away.
Miss!
My apologies for the intrusion, miss.
It was my own carelessness. Are you all right, sir?
I'm fine. It's just a pity about your hairpin.
A priceless treasure is easy to find, but a hairpin is just a material thing. I came here to pray, hoping to find a good match. I wonder when I will find a devoted lover.
How about this? I'll take it to be fixed and return it to you.
Sure. I'm staying here alone for a quiet retreat. You can come tonight, sir, to the guest room behind the prayer hall to find me.
Tonight?
I feel like we're old friends at first sight. Since you're fixing my hairpin, how could I let you leave empty-handed? The temple will prepare safety amulets this evening. I want to get one for you.
I see. Then I shall thank you in advance.
Got him!
Miss, I feel like you've changed a bit. You wouldn't have been this bold before.
Before I transmigrated, I was busy working. I was single for 28 years since birth. Now that I have a chance to live again, of course I'll live as freely as I want. Yuzi, don't be fooled by those dogmas. Men have many wives and concubines. Why should they demand that we women stay faithful to one man?
You saved my life on the road of famine when you picked me up, miss. I'll support whatever you do, miss.
Then go do something for me.
Your Highness, please spare me.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Your Royal Highness, give me a chance. I had a momentary lapse of judgment. That's why I took Consort Lee's money, to reveal your whereabouts.
Too late.
Zhou Chuan, has the Grand Preceptor's letter arrived? Set off for Lingzhou immediately. Deliver this token to Prince Pingyang. Be quick.
You can come tonight, sir, to the wing room behind the prayer hall to find me.
Your Highness, if he leaves now, he won't arrive until tomorrow. Why, do you have something else to say?
I wouldn't dare. I was ordered to assist the Crown Prince. I will not fail my mission.
Your Highness, this scholar recommended by the Grand Preceptor seems quite ordinary. The letter says he is loyal and has a photographic memory. Having him deliver the message means we don't have to fear interception.
I see.
Notify Commander Lin. Tell him to come to the wing room behind the prayer hall tonight to see me.
Miss, I've got the stuff. Good job, you're amazing. Miss, with this, that scholar will have to give in, whether he likes it or not.
Don't say that. I still know how to treat a gentleman with care.
Unless absolutely necessary, I wouldn't use such methods.
Let's go.
Your Highness, the Imperial Guard has been deployed, just waiting for your command to take the Central Palace directly. Good. Consort Lee thinks she's being clever, making you stay at Kongwen Temple for so long, to pray for the Emperor, so she can get the upper hand. But she didn't realize that leaving the palace created for us the perfect opportunity to deploy.
I've feigned weakness for years and stayed at Kongwen Temple for so long. She has long since let her guard down. There are still 2 months before the prayer period ends. Success or failure depends on this move. Our plan must not go wrong.
Sir, are you in there? I'm coming in. Sir. Sir, who are you?
A honey trap. You don't recognize me.
Should I know you?
The secret talk I just had with Lin Song. Did she hear it? I am but a scholar, seeing you throw yourself at me. I wanted to ask if you've mistaken me for someone else.
Since I'm already here, this one is even more handsome. I won't be polite then. Sir. A moment of this night is worth 1,000 gold. Why bother exchanging names? Though I've been single since birth for 28 years, I've read countless web novels. I've seen every trick and trope there is. I'll charm the life out of you.
Lady, please behave yourself. What is this woman?
Actually up to.
You still dare to resist. Look at those pecs, that shredded waist, that touch of coldness, and that air of nobility on his face. He's exactly the type from those novels. This trip was definitely worth it. The novels never mentioned that a man's clothes would be so hard to take off.
Tell me, who sent you? Speak. Who sent you?
Spare my life. No. No one sent me.
This woman started touching me the moment she arrived, feeling me all over. Does Consort Lee suspect I'm faking my illness? Sent her to test me. Since no one sent you, why did you try to ambush me?
I was just lusting. No, I got the wrong person. I'm sorry. I'll get lost right now, okay?
Her story is full of holes. Either she's stupid or she's trying to mislead me. I'll keep her alive to see what she's up to.
I'm sorry, I'm leaving now.
Miss! That scholar finished so quickly.
Don't even mention it. Where did you buy that knockout drug?
From that shady pharmacy down the mountain.
That crooked merchant selling fake meds, I must get a refund.
These constant assassination attempts over the years have forced me to be on guard day and night. Luckily, I had what the abbot gave me, the detoxification beam.
Your Highness, who was that woman? You're just letting her go like that?
I've lived here for 2 years. Everyone in the temple knows it. This courtyard is surrounded by secret guards. No one dares to break in, since she dared to barge in like this. Do you think she's an ordinary woman?
She's a spy sent by Consort Lee.
To think she'd use a honey trap. It seems that in her eyes, I really am a fool.
So your Highness plans to beat her at her own game?
Let her go.
To see what she's planning next?
What tricks she's up to.
It's a good way to find out the truth. As expected of your Highness, you're always thinking ahead.
Your Highness, the calming incense is lit. You should go to bed.
No need. I'm going to play chess with the abbot. Xinglo, go and investigate that woman's background.
It's been several months since His Highness has had a good night's sleep.
Eunuch Lee, a storm is brewing. It's normal for His Highness to have trouble sleeping.
I can't talk sense into a brute like you. If a person's heart is wound too tight, something will go wrong. I don't care about your grand cause. My duty is to take care of His Highness. By the way, what were you talking about? A honey trap.
Sent by Consort Lee. Such long legs, such a slender waist. She's so seductive. This doesn't seem like Consort Lee's style.
With looks and a body like this, what man wouldn't be tempted? Something's not right. I must have been too forward last night. After all, the person was swapped last minute, without any warning. So that handsome scholar probably thought I had bad intentions.
Miss, lunch is served.
Eating these vegetarian meals every day, I'm turning green from all this.
Honestly, me too.
No men to see and no meat to eat. I refuse to live like this. I want meat. And some wine. Come on, let's go out and have a blast.
We can't. Miss Nanny Chin gave strict orders. You're not allowed to leave the temple.
What's the worry? We won't use the front gate. We'll climb over the wall. As expected of you, miss. You always have the best ideas.
Your Highness.
Get out. Xinglo,
At your service.
did you find out about the person I asked for?
Your Highness. So far, I've only found that the woman is named Meng Wanwan. She's 20 years old. She just moved into the temple for a long-term retreat. The monk guarding the courtyard said her residence was arranged by the Marquis of Yonggan's estate.
The Marquis of Yonggan. This woman is messing with my head. She absolutely cannot stay.
I've come to see my lady. I'm bringing her some clothes.
Please, come in. Miss Meng has been in the guest room.
Your Highness only slept for 4 hours and is already awake. Your Highness has something on your mind.
Something on my mind? Like what? The Marquis of Yonggan is quite elderly. He has no real power. He usually has little to do with Noble Consort Li's faction. They rarely interact. Could he have sided with Noble Consort Li, too? His behavior is indeed suspicious.
That was a great meal. What a coincidence.
Getting caught while tailing me. Someone this stupid. Can they really be a spy?
What are you doing?
She's the one from yesterday.
That suspicious female pervert. Don't worry, let me check the situation first.
Young master, are you still angry about yesterday?
The lady from the Marquis of Yong'an's manor is missing. Nanny Chin wants to search the courtyard. Go look for her quickly. Have you checked yet?
This courtyard hasn't been searched yet.
Oh no, why is she here now?
We've searched everywhere. We haven't seen Miss Meng anywhere, but the gatekeeper insisted he didn't see her leave.
That little wench really is up to no good. Could she be having a secret tryst in the temple? The Marquis' bloodline must be protected. What about the courtyard up ahead? Hasn't that been searched yet?
That courtyard is near the Crown Prince's residence. His Royal Highness dislikes noise. So few people go there.
I must trouble you to lead the way, master. To the front courtyard. I'll just take a look and leave. It shouldn't disturb His Royal Highness.
Very well. This way, please.
Nanny Chin, what are you doing here?
You dare ask me that. It's so late. Instead of staying in your room, what are you doing out here?
I heard that hand copying scripture shows true devotion, so I specifically found a quiet place to write. Is that not allowed?
Young master, hide, quickly.
Why should I hide?
No time to explain. Just come inside with me.
Don't even think about it. I, the Crown Prince, was actually stuffed under a table by this woman. Should I just kill her now?
I was originally meant to be a pawn, married off to ward off bad luck. If they find out I snuck out of the temple and spent the night with a man, I'm finished. Since you think it's inappropriate, Nanny, I'll head back to my room with you.
You sneaky woman. Being so secretive. I bet you're hiding a man inside this room. I bet you're hiding a man right here in this room.
I'm being framed. I have no one.
I don't. You went out late at night, probably because you couldn't handle the loneliness. Looking for a little fun outside, aren't you?
So what if I wanted some fun? But I didn't even get a taste yet. Nanny Chin, I am still a mistress here. I overlooked your past disrespect. But now, without any proof, you're falsely accusing me of having an affair. Where's the justice in that?
Mistress. My only master is the Marquis and his legally wedded wife. A low-born wench like you doesn't deserve to call yourself my mistress.
You belong to the madam, that's true. But I belong to the Marquis as well. If you search as you please. Are you disrespecting the Marquis himself?
This woman. Is she putting on a show for me with the people from the Marquis of Yong'an's manor?
Did I just hear something? Did you hear laughter?
There was no sound, Nanny Chin. You're just being paranoid. You must have misheard.
I clearly heard it. A man's laughter just now. Tell me where that man is.
There's only me and Yuzi in this room. Where would a man come from?
She's right. There really is no man. If this wench gets pregnant and has the Marquis' only son, his one and only bloodline, there can't be even a hint of doubt. I'm definitely searching this place today. I'll answer to the Marquis myself. If I find out that you've been meeting a man at night, you know the consequences.
That's quite a performance. In that case, let me add a little more to your act.
Hey, don't move. You're going to get me killed.
Did that table just move?
No, not at all. You're seeing things. You really are. That's right, Nanny Chin. You really did see things.
Shut up. That table definitely moved.
Who is making such a racket here, disturbing His Royal Highness?
I only came here to visit my family. I didn't mean to cause a disturbance.
How dare you? You've disturbed the Crown Prince's meditation, and you're still making excuses. Guards, give this old woman 20 strokes of the cane, then throw her out of the temple.
What? I beg you, Your Highness, please spare me. Forgive me, Your Highness.
Goodness, how did she offend the Crown Prince? He wouldn't give me a beating too, would he?
Go!
She's gone. I'm heading back now. If the Crown Prince is still fuming and has me beaten up as well, I'll be in big trouble. You live here, right? I'll come find you in a few days.
She's playing hard to get.
That scared me to death. I really thought I was going to be dragged out and beaten too.
Nanny Chin was beaten so badly, she couldn't even walk. 2 little maids had to carry her back.
Life in ancient times isn't easy to navigate. One word from the nobility and your life could be over. Yuji. Why is the Crown Prince living in a temple, do you know?
I heard the Crown Prince is frail and out of favor.
After the Emperor fell seriously ill, noble consort Li ordered him to stay here, to meditate and pray. He can't enter the palace without a decree.
He's been living here for nearly 2 years.
Then his life as the Crown Prince must be quite frustrating. Yeah.
After the first Empress Zhang died, the Emperor doted solely on noble consort Li. Of course she wants to help her own son take the throne. I also heard the first Empress's death had everything to do with noble consort Li. The Crown Prince's temper became unpredictable because of it.
No wonder noble consort Li is so wary of him, and even drove him out to this temple. The murder of his mother. Who could possibly endure that? The Crown Prince must hate her with a passion. Forget about this high society gossip. Nanny Chin took a real beating today. Next time we meet, she'll definitely make things twice as hard for me. No way. I need to hurry up. I can't put all my eggs in one basket. I need to scout for a few more men.
Noble Consort Li has a message for you. Be careful. Don't let the Crown Prince find out that you're in contact with us.
Don't worry. I've been by the Crown Prince's side for years. I've long since earned his trust. Your Highness, noble consort Li has sent another messenger.
Noble consort Li is both afraid of my schemes and keeps prying into my affairs. Then I shall appear even more frail and sickly.
Please instruct me, Your Highness.
I have feigned illness for years. All my medical records are forged. She hasn't taken me seriously for a long time. Suddenly prying now is nothing more than fear that my health is improving. Let's put on a convincing show. Go find Abbot Miao Jue. Tell him I have a sudden heart condition and need to summon all the famous doctors.
As you command, I'll get right on it.
Miss, how about that one?
He looks a bit weak.
What about that one?
He looks like he was hit by a firecracker. I really can't stomach him. That one looks all right. Never mind, he's too short. It'll affect the child's height. Why is it so hard to find someone decent looking? Looking around, none of them compare to that handsome scholar. That physique. Those features. No, it has to be him. Yuji, let's go back to the room to help me get ready.
Miss, what are you going to do?
I'm going to take him by force. What? The Crown Prince is critically ill.
I heard that Kongwen Temple has sent several monks down the mountain to find a doctor for a consultation. They all say he's beyond cure.
Si Xingyun, that sickly medicine jar, has been barely hanging on for all these years. Why suddenly fall critically ill at this exact moment?
My lady. You mean...
I think His Majesty won't last much longer. The more it's like this, the less we can afford to let our guard down. Whether the Crown Prince's illness is real or fake this time, we still need to send someone to investigate.
Your Highness, all the shadow guards in the courtyard have been withdrawn. Why would you do this?
The news has already been spread. Noble Consort Li will surely send someone to investigate. It's actually worse if the guard is too strict.
Yes.
Then I will stand guard outside the hall.
Oh my god, there's still a guard. Are you a page boy or an attendant? Where is your master?
His Highness said not to guard too closely.
Then this female lecher, should I let her in or not?
Are you mute?
You're the one who's mute.
Fine, so you're not mute. Why are you shouting at our young lady?
Our master is feeling unwell. It's not convenient for him to see guests. You should leave at once.
Unwell. That means he has no strength to fight back. Yuzai, take him down.
Yes.
What a joke. I, the Great. Such incredible strength. What kind of freakishly strong maid is this?
This guy is actually pretty rich. So wealthy. And so handsome. I hit the jackpot.
Sending someone to test me so soon.
One inside the room. Consort Li is indeed suspicious.
Young master. Are you sick?
The Crown Prince is physically weak, collecting rare herbs for his bath, yet still unable to sleep all night. Thus, a flirtatious woman was summoned to serve him.
The one inside is a test. The one outside is keeping records. What a coordinated scheme.
Since you're not feeling well, young master, why don't I take care of you, as a way to thank you for that day when you helped hide my tracks?
Is that so?
Of course I'm very good at taking care of people. Where exactly do you feel unwell, young master? Is it here or here?
Trying to test my body again to see if I have any ailments. The flirtatious woman acts boldly, like a predator. The Crown Prince seems overwhelmed, struggling to stay calm. A pulse is easy to fake. But this woman, if she keeps probing like this, she'll soon discover my body has no illness at all.
Where exactly are you unwell? It couldn't be in that department.
What did you say?
I see you must have some embarrassing problem. That's why you get so defensive every time.
She's provoking me.
What a shame. Such a great body, such a handsome face. But he can't perform.
Why is everything settled with a single punch?
Don't even think about going in. Don't ruin my lady's plans.
What a nasty woman.
How long have you had these symptoms?
Calm down. Don't fall for her tricks. I have a heart condition. I need a warm bath to fall asleep. Forget it. I have no idea what nonsense you're talking about. So it turns out.
It's caused by poor heart function.
A frivolous woman couldn't get what she wanted. The Crown Prince's heart condition is so severe that he can't perform in bed, and he gets furious when mocked by a frivolous woman.
It's fine. Your condition is treatable.
Don't tell me you know medicine too.
I don't. I've seen it on TV. I just know a little bit. Just you wait. I'll get you some special tonic. If you're cured, you'll have to repay me well.
Don't bother. This is a chronic ailment. Doctors say it's incurable.
The unscrupulous pharmacies near this temple are everywhere. Maybe the doctor you saw was a quack too. How would you know if you don't try? Why don't you let me take a look first?
Can you hear it?
This heartbeat. It feels quite serious.
My constitution, I'm afraid it's beyond any cure.
I was born with it.
Caused by a family tragedy. It's been many years. It's a chronic condition.
So he really is gravely ill. And I've been thinking all day about how to force him to submit and kept taking advantage of him. I'm such a terrible person. It's all right. As long as you don't give up hope, we'll eventually find a way.
Frivolous woman forces herself on him, actually pinning the crown prince down, toying with him mercilessly.
Why are you still sitting on a patient, honestly?
It's my personal dagger.
Why carry a dagger to bed? Don't worry. Until you've recovered, I won't force you anymore. Just focus on getting better.
Faking kindness. What's her new trick this time?
A frivolous woman makes forced demands. The crown prince was overwhelmed, but it ended in less than a few minutes. The woman left in a huff. The crown prince looked gloomy. He looked so pathetic. This record is quite thorough. Now I can report back to Her Grace, the noble consort.
Yuzi, let's go.
Yes, miss.
Wait a second. Untie me first.
Is the crown prince really that weak that he can't even perform his duties in bed?
The spy said it's absolutely true. He saw it with his own eyes.
He's already this sick, yet he's still lusting after women. Isn't he afraid of dying in bed? Go tell the imperial physician to bring deer blood and tiger bone wine. The crown prince is physically weak. As a gesture of my concern, I shall bestow this upon him to warm his body.
Your Grace, you mean to add fuel to the fire?
He's been sickly for years. He's already an empty shell. Deer blood and tiger bone wine are very potent. Even an ordinary man couldn't handle it. Consider it a favor from me. Let him die in the arms of a beauty. Since it's an undignified death, the officials won't dare to investigate closely.
Your Grace is brilliant.
Your Highness, I've looked into Meng Wanwan.
Background thoroughly. When I asked you before, you were so slow. But after being beaten by that girl yesterday, you finished the investigation immediately.
That Meng Wanwan is actually the newly taken concubine of the Marquis of Yong'an. She's staying at the temple to pray for a child for a period of 2 months.
A concubine? She's actually a married woman.
Stop it, stop it. I get it. It must be noble consort Li who arranged this to make you lower your guard. The Marquis of Yong'an has no heir to show his desperation for a son. He purposely sent Meng Wanwan to pray at the temple to seduce you.
In my humble opinion. This doesn't seem like noble consort Li's style. To plan a beauty by your side, why go through all this trouble, giving her the status of a marquis's concubine? Even calling her an adopted daughter would be more proper than a concubine. Therefore, earlier I also sent someone to the marquis's estate to investigate. This Meng Wanwan is the daughter of a merchant from afar, who married into the family from a distance. Between her and noble consort Li, there is indeed no connection. Besides, the marquis is quite old, he's bedridden and paralyzed, and cannot perform marital duties.
If she really has nothing to do with noble consort Li, then isn't she just using His Highness as a tool to conceive a child?
Just shut your mouth. This Miss Meng might not have been willing to marry into the Marquis's estate. That day, the nasty old woman from the Marquis's estate didn't seem to be acting either. Her situation in the estate doesn't seem to be good. Maybe she was forced.
Enough. Since it's clear she's not connected to noble consort Li, do not let her in again from now on. You may all leave.
Meng Wanwan is always so sneaky. Is she really not a spy? And why isn't His Highness angry about being used as a tool? to have a child.
You blockhead! If you were just a bit smarter, His Highness wouldn't have stayed up all night again. Now look, because of what you said, it seems he won't be sleeping tonight either.
It's not like I'm the one stopping him from sleeping.
Miss, weren't we supposed to hurry up and have a baby? Why are we taking care of someone instead?
Right. Sigh, I have no choice. The ones who are capable aren't handsome, and the handsome one is useless. If he gets better, he can be a backup. Either way, I don't lose out.
I didn't know you knew medicine, miss.
Before I came here, I used to buy medicine for my elders with heart disease. This is exactly what I bought. I even memorized the prescriptions. I didn't expect they'd come in handy. This medicine, I put a lot of effort into researching it. Consider it compensation for how he tolerated me so many times. But just this once. Only this once. Time waits for no one. I'll go look for other candidates tomorrow. I don't believe I can't find another one.
What does Consort Li want?
Noble consort, I heard your highness had a heart attack recently, and that you're sensitive to the cold. She sent this warming wine for your nourishment.
I appreciate Consort Li's concern. This is exactly what I need.
Then please enjoy it, Crown Prince. I shall take my leave.
You again, you strong-armed maid.
Drinking while having a heart condition. This wine smells so good. This is much better than the wine in the taverns outside. I've been eating nothing but simple food lately. I'm craving something good.
Why did you come in again?
Didn't I say I'd bring you medicine? Here's a dose I've already brewed. I've written down the prescription. Just get the medicine according to this. In the future, you'll definitely get better.
So, you're not coming back anymore. Fine. She thinks I'm not up to it, and is going to find someone else to have a baby with.
Yes. I have my own business to attend to.
Who is she going to find to have a baby with? What does it have to do with me? I've been planning for years. Now is the most critical moment. I should focus on my great cause. How can I let a concubine of Marquis Yonggan mess with my head? You should leave.
Oh, by the way, the wine on this table? I had a couple of sips. It's too strong. You should avoid certain things while taking medicine. Why don't I take it away?
You just drank this wine.
What's wrong?
What happened to you?
That Meng Wanwan again sneaked into His Highness's room and even had her maid knock me out. Eunuch Li, quick, come with me to catch them.
You mean she's with His Highness now? The two of them, alone in the room together.
Yes. Stop talking and let's go.
I don't fear a stupid subordinate, but one who is both stupid and diligent.
I only had a sip of your wine. Why are you being so stingy?
You have no idea what's in there. You just drank it without knowing if it's poisoned.
Who would poison their own wine for no reason? I'm so hot. I'm really burning up. Is your wine actually poisoned?
It's not poison. But it contains a lot of medicine that makes the blood boil.
Blood boil. What does that mean? Could it be?
If a couple can't perform, this wine helps set the mood.
Who would have thought? This guy looks so indifferent to desire. but secretly drinks Indian magic oil. What should I do? Then I won't explode from unsatisfied desire, will I? Oh no, that feeling is back.
It's not that serious. Just rest here. You'll be fine in a while.
Are you really planning to just walk away like this?
Rest here. You'll be fine in a moment.
Are you really planning to just walk away like this? Don't you dare leave. It's because of your wine that I'm feeling like this. You have to take responsibility for me.
How exactly should I do that?
Why don't you take a sip too and give it a jump start, that part of yours?
What do you mean, jumpstart? You're being insolent.
I can't take it anymore. The heat is hitting me in waves, each one stronger than the last. I feel so miserable.
Wait here. I'll go get a doctor to see if there's any way to ease this.
I don't want anyone else. I only want you.
Meng Wanwan, stop this at once.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility for you.
How is it that I woke up and it's still dark? Who on earth ambushed me again?
You're wrong. A whole day and night has already passed.
What? Why didn't you wake me up? Did His Highness not ask where I went?
His Highness hasn't come out at all. It seems he'll finally get a good night's sleep this time.
Isn't this bastard supposed to be incapable? Why was he suddenly so fierce? He wore me out for a whole day and night. Did he secretly drink some medicinal wine? This is so luxurious. These look like items from the palace.
Who is making such a racket here, disturbing the crown prince?
I heard the crown prince is physically weak and is out of favor with the emperor. After the emperor fell seriously ill, noble consort Li ordered him to stay here for seclusion and prayer, forbidden to enter the palace without a decree.
He's been living here for nearly 2 years. You're the crown prince.
He seems quite scared of my true identity. No, my name is Zhang Yun. I'm the Crown Prince's study companion. Why? Are you afraid of the Crown Prince?
I heard he's eccentric and aloof, and very moody, because of what happened to the late Empress. He even dares to defy the Emperor.
Is that so? Is that what the rumors say?
Rumors aside, his mother died a wrongful death. Anyone would be furious. If I were him, I'd just rebel outright.
You certainly are bold.
Don't you tell the Crown Prince that I was gossiping about him. By the way, since you're his study companion, your family background must be quite prestigious.
I suppose so. Grand Preceptor Zhang Qing is a distant relative of mine.
No, with a background like that, he's way out of my league. I'll sleep with him a few times, and then make a run for it as soon as possible.
What are you plotting now?
No, I'm not. I was just thinking how impressive you are. No way, not again.
Your Highness, Zhou Chuan is back. He has been waiting outside for a long time.
Master Diane.
Hey, we agreed on best of 3.
Next time. Definitely next time.
How was it, miss?
Run. If this keeps up, I'm going to die.
Huh. You are.
I'm not. You've got the wrong person.
Hey. Your Highness, on my mission I intercepted vital intelligence. The King of Guanxi and noble consort Li are in secret contact with her clan. They have promised noble consort Li that once the Emperor passes away, the King of Guanxi will lead his troops into the capital to seize control.
The King of Guanxi noble consort Li is pinning her hopes on him.
She's truly desperate for talent. Our time has come. The King of Pingyang has already sent elite troops on the Guanxi army's return route to the capital to lie in ambush at the main passes. If the Guanxi army makes any suspicious move, kill them all without mercy. There's also a defense map. I have memorized the layout, and will draw it exactly as it is. I do not know how I have offended your Highness. Please enlighten me, your Highness.
That woman just now. Do you know her?
I do not know who that lady is. I only ran into her once at the temple. I accidentally broke her hairpin. She asked me to meet her in the wing behind the prayer hall to collect it.
Oh, I see now.
Shut up.
But I did not go to the meeting.
My only thought was to serve your Highness, so I rushed to Lingzhou.
That Meng Wanwan turns out to be the Marquis Yong'an's newly taken concubine. She is staying in the temple to pray for a son for a period of 2 months.
My lord. Yes. I got the wrong person. I'm sorry, I'll get lost right now. Okay.
This is outrageous.
What day is it today? Why is it so lively up ahead?
Today is the Harvest Festival. We release lanterns to pray for a bountiful harvest next year. Miss, did you forget?
Of course not. Come on, let's go check it out.
The autumn wind blows and the harvest season is here. The first lantern of the Harvest Festival is presented to His Highness, the Crown Prince.
May there be peace across the land, and may the nation's prosperity last forever.
The Crown Prince's wish will surely be fulfilled.
Since I transmigrated here, I've been stuck in the temple. All this time, I haven't seen any of the festivities yet. Xingyun. That scumbag. How can he just pull up his pants and act like a total stranger?
Your Highness, it seemed Meng Wanwan just greeted you.
Just because she greeted me, do I have to respond? That hateful woman, looking for a man to father her child, and I wasn't even her first choice.
Do you want to release a lantern together?
Miss, you can pray now.
Let's release it together.
Why should I release it if it's your wish?
Because this is a lantern for conceiving a child, the abbot said. It's more effective if both parents-to-be release it together. As the father-to-be, of course you have to join me.
You could have found any decent-looking scholar. It doesn't have to be me.
So he knows that I'm a concubine of the Marquis's manor, and that I'm looking for a man to conceive a child. Looking at him, is he jealous?
Your master is quite arrogant, daring to ignore Our Lady.
Your lady is quite bold, too, daring to offend my master. My master is a dashing and elegant gentleman. He wouldn't indulge in women.
That's not up to him.
How could I have predicted fate? After meeting you, you are the only one for me. Coaxing a man is just like coaxing a child. Child psychology is all it takes.
Between the Marquis mansion and me, who would you choose?
The Marquis mansion to me is nothing but a cage. How can it compare to you?
You really like these holiday trinkets.
I never had the chance to live a good life before. Now I want to experience it all. I used to be busy, either with school or work. My life ended before I could really live.
As you wish.
I pray the Bodhisattva grants me a son, to inherit the title smoothly, so I can live in luxury for the rest of my life, traveling the world. And counting my money.
Rest assured, once I succeed, I will bring you to my side. The Marquis mansion is nothing. I'll just have it seized. Are you finished?
Yes, I've made my wish.
This is a personal token of mine. Keep it on and never take it off.
Okay. It's a pity I can't give you an official status.
Madam, the Marchioness of Yong'an is here. Please return to the guest room immediately.
Here comes the troublemaker. Anyway, I have to go now. Take your time.
Tell Meow Joe to come see me.
Madam, believe me, that hussy is indeed up to no good. It's a pity I couldn't last time catch her red-handed.
A lowly concubine bought to ward off bad luck dares to flaunt herself in public. If I catch her behaving improperly, I'll beat her to death.
Madam, please stay back. Benefactor Meng is helping the abbot release lanterns. Please wait here.
Who gave that hussy permission to release lanterns?
Our Marquis mansion expects Kongwen Temple to keep an eye on her and make sure she stays in her room. We didn't pay for her to come here and enjoy herself.
The abbot said it's the harvest festival today. Everyone is welcome to pray for blessings. Not to mention Benefactor Meng has done nothing else but release lanterns. Madam, why must you be so harsh?
You bald monk, how dare you lecture me? Believe it or not, next year I won't give a single penny in donations.
She even hits monks. If I go out now, she might hit me too.
Don't be afraid, miss. I will protect you.
No rush. Let's wait and see.
Madam, although this temple is full of monks, they are still men. This monk is doing everything to stop us. Could it be that Meng Wanwan and someone in the temple are having an illicit affair?
Benefactor, please watch your words. This is a royal temple. We won't tolerate such slander.
Royal temple? Don't use the royals to pressure me.
It seems in the eyes of the Yong'an Marquis mansion, the royals are nothing.
His Highness the Crown Prince is here. Kneel down at once.
I spoke without thinking. I hope your highness will forgive me.
That is the Crown Prince. Why isn't Zhang Yun with him?
It was a slip of the tongue. If a slip of the tongue is this disrespectful, then an intentional act would be treason.
Your Highness, have mercy. The Marquis of Yong'an's manor meant no such thing. We truly meant no such thing.
Men, drag them out, slap them across the face. Until the third watch.
The third watch? That would mean hitting them for 5 or 6 shichen. Their faces will be torn apart. Your Highness, have mercy. Have mercy, Your Highness. I won't dare do it again.
Depart.
This Crown Prince is quite righteous.
Benefactor Meng, today is the festival of the abbot. Master Miaoju sent someone to deliver a lantern for you to enjoy. I hope you like it.
Me? Why send it to me?
It is destiny. It cannot be explained.
Wow. Wow, Yuzi, come and see.
My lady.
You're on a lucky streak tonight. Indeed. Could it be that I'm really naturally lucky?
Definitely.
Let's go.
Raise the sedan.
Lin Song and the others have been waiting for a long time.
Greetings to your highness, the Crown Prince. Your highness, the emperor is critically ill. The central palace is under lockdown. Please, give us your instructions.
Madam Marquis, you're finally back. Oh my god, your face. What happened?
I accidentally fell, eunuch son. What brings you here so late at night?
His Majesty is gravely ill. The noble consort is unwell. Noble ladies and officials' families are summoned to the palace to attend to them.
Something is wrong. The emperor has been ill for quite some time, suddenly summoning people to the palace at midnight. I'm afraid His Majesty is about to pass away. The noble consort is planning to keep us all in the palace as hostages. His Majesty hasn't deposed the Crown Prince. Noble consort Li and the Crown Prince are bound to have a power struggle. This trip is dangerous. If something happens to me, wouldn't it be a bargain for that wretched girl, Meng Wanwan? Eunuch son. On my way to pray for blessings, I slipped and rolled down the mountain. I'm covered in injuries. I'm truly unable to go and attend to them. Besides, looking like this, I'm afraid I would offend His Majesty and her ladyship's eyes.
Families of all the nobility in the capital must all attend. Are you defying imperial orders?
Our marquis has a beloved concubine. Could she go in my place?
Ridiculous. Other families are sending their primary wives, yet your family is sending a concubine.
In her womb is the only bloodline of our Marquis Yong'an's manor. She holds an extraordinary status in the household.
It's already the third watch. No more guests. Please go back, benefactor.
The noble consort has issued an order. Who dares to disobey?
Summoned to the palace at midnight to attend to the sick. This is so strange. Something major must have happened in the Empress's palace. This journey is perilous. If Yuzi comes with me, she will only be dragged down with me. And then there is Xingyun. He must be in danger being by the Crown Prince's side. We have a connection after all. I must find a way to warn him not to lose his life. Go find Xingyun. Tell him something has happened.
But miss, you will be alone.
Don't worry. It's just nursing the sick. I am just a nobody. They won't make things difficult for me.
All right, miss. Please be very careful.
What are you whispering about? You cannot behave like this once we enter the palace.
Sir, is there a restroom in the palace? My stomach hurts, and I really need to go.
How can a maid be so vulgar? After all, she is just a concubine, truly lacking in class.
When nature calls, one cannot wait, sir. Where is the restroom? It would not hurt to wait for her a moment.
I cannot hold it in anymore.
How revolting! With such behavior, you are not fit to appear before the noble consort. Get lost! You alone will follow me into the palace.
Your Highness, should we storm the city gates now?
Noble consort Li hasn't made a move yet. It's not time yet. Wait.
Who is that, Yuzi? Yuzi! What are you doing here?
Why are you here? Where is your young master? My lady sent me to inform you. Something happened in the palace.
Where is your lady? How would she know about this?
My lady was taken to the palace by a eunuch. They said it was to attend to the sick.
Your Highness.
The plan has changed. Head straight for the central palace.
Do you see this? This is the fate of those who support the Crown Prince.
Help!
Who are you, and why do you look so unfamiliar? Who are you? Why do you look so unfamiliar? I am the concubine of Marquis Yonggan. You are Marquis Yonggan's concubine? Speak. What is your relationship with Si Xingyun? Your Highness. I don't know anyone named Si Xingyun. How dare you still lie? What you are carrying is the late Empress's jade pendant, Si Xingyun's personal item.
The Emperor has passed away!
The time has come.
Eunuch Sun, drag this wench out. Execute her on the spot.
Let's see who else dares to collude with the Crown Prince.
I will let everyone see the fate of a traitor. Kill!
Your Highness, Commander Lin Song of the Imperial Guard has opened the palace gates.
The Crown Prince has already reached the gates.
Lin Tong.
How could this be?
Lin Tong, you traitor!
What a joke. From start to finish, I have been the Crown Prince's man all along. It was your own arrogance and underestimation of the enemy. Take them away.
Welcome the new Emperor's ascension.
It's all right now. Xinglo.
How dare you, commoner, repeatedly provoking us, showing total disrespect to the Emperor. You shall be executed according to the law.
Mercy, please spare me. I didn't know he was the Crown Prince.
So now you're scared. It's too late.
Execute her.
Miss, you're finally awake.
Please rest well here for now, miss. The palace is in total chaos right now. Once the dust settles, His Highness will come to see you.
How long have I been asleep? What's the situation outside? You've been unconscious for 2 days. Nothing much is happening outside. Except that your man has ascended the throne. It wasn't a dream. Everything is real. That bastard Zhang Yunhe even lied and said he wasn't the crown prince.
Miss, isn't this a good thing? Now that you have a powerful backer, we won't have to
be at the mercy of the Marquis' household anymore. Yuji, you didn't see the coup. People were being killed left and right. It was terrifying. This is no joke. Miss, you've been through so much. I shouldn't have let you go to the palace alone. Even if you were there, what could you do? Nobody's like us. Are like ants under imperial power. We can be crushed at any moment. I don't want to be. A part of the imperial harem. With my wits, I wouldn't last a single episode. Then what should we do? Pack your things. Let's run.
Today is the coronation ceremony. Don't wander off. What is it? Are you afraid of me now?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
You don't need to kneel.
Your Majesty, the coronation ceremony is about to begin. The officials are waiting outside the hall.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I still belong to the house of Marquis Yonggan. Your Majesty, this is not proper.
The whole world is in my hands now. I say who you are, and that's who you'll be. Protocol. Don't be afraid. I will take care of everything.
Miss, are we still escaping? Escaping is a must. Being a concubine for a marquis, I can still find a way to run away. But being the emperor's concubine, I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life.
It's like your boss becoming your husband. You can never get off work for the rest of your life. And you have to live in constant fear, hoping you won't get fired. Because being fired means being sent to the grave. How can this compare to the joy of the outside world? After the coronation ceremony ends, there should be many people leaving the palace. Let's scout the way first to see if there's a chance to sneak out.
Where should we go once we're out? The Marquis' manor isn't exactly a safe haven either.
You're right. We'll head back to the Marquis' manor. We'll hide in the Yonggan Marquis' manor. He can't exactly barge in and snatch me away. A new emperor has just ascended. Publicly seizing an official's concubine would be a moral scandal. That should at least let me lay low for a while.
But what if, Miss, what if you're pregnant?
No emperor would fight with a subordinate over a child. Let him go. Have children with his own harem. Don't forget, our original goal was to inherit the Marquis' estate. And live a life of leisure. Having a child makes it even better.
Miss, from the way the Marchioness looks, she won't let you off easily.
I have my own ways to make her let me stay. Besides, now that the new emperor has ascended and the purge of rebels is underway, everyone is fearing for their lives. Tao Shan definitely won't have time to cause me any trouble. I heard the blood from the execution grounds.
Has turned the river outside the city red. Prince Guanxi's entire family was executed. Noble consort Li was forced to drink poison.
And their entire families are being exterminated. The executions go on from dawn till dusk.
No wonder it's red. I didn't expect His Highness to be so ruthless. Do you want to die? Stop calling him Highness. It's His Majesty now.
Keep your mouth shut about things you shouldn't discuss. Ah. Miss Meng Yu's eye.
I now ascend the throne to rule over the realm, strengthening the military, securing our borders, conciliating the frontiers, harmonizing with all nations. All civil and military officials must assist me with all your heart. Should anyone harbor treacherous thoughts, the law of the land stands ready. Next year shall be the first year of the Shengxuan era, starting anew with the whole world. Mother, I have finally avenged you.
Your Majesty, please have some tea. Regarding the matter of the Marquis of Yong'an's estate.
How is it progressing?
In response to Your Majesty, the Inspectorate has already taken the members of the Marquis' household and evidence of their years of bullying and embezzlement of funds and grain to the Ministry of Justice. Xinglo took men there last night.
Very well. Have someone renovate this place thoroughly, install floor heating and build a warm pavilion. Oh, and light more lamps.
She likes lamps. This servant will handle it perfectly. To ensure Lady Wanwan is satisfied with her stay.
Miss Meng, Yuzi.
Miss, this is bad.
Miss Meng, are you feeling better?
Much better, much better. You... What have you been doing?
Oh, just seizing an estate. It was no trouble at all. Every penny went into the national treasury.
Seizing an estate. my retirement savings.
Miss, all the valuables are here.
Damn, that Zhang Yunhe actually raided my retirement fund and cleaned me out. Then don't blame me for robbing you.
Miss?
Are you really leaving, despite everything? I can see His Majesty treasures you. And in your heart, you care for him too, don't you?
Hearts change all too easily. What if he gets tired of me one day and stops treasuring me, Empress Zhang, who died with a grievance, Consort Li, who met a bloody end in the palace? Didn't they all once live in perfect harmony with the late emperor? If he were just an ordinary man, perhaps we could have parted ways amicably. But now he is the emperor, with the power of life and death in his hands. Loving a king is like sleeping under a hanging sword. Who knows when that sword will fall? I know I don't have extraordinary wisdom or superior schemes. I'm not cut out to survive in the palace. But out in the common world, we might just find a place of our own. Are you willing to come with me?
Miss, I'll follow you wherever you go.
Miss, is this the place?
Yes, I checked it during the day. This side door is reserved for noble ladies and their families.
Your Majesty, Lady Wanwan and Yuzi are gone, and they took quite a bit of gold and silver with them.
Miss, is this the place?
That's right, I checked it during the day. This side door is reserved for noble ladies and their families.
Miss, are you sure this will work?
There's a palace banquet today. It's crowded and chaotic. This is our only chance to escape. If we miss this, there won't be another chance. We have to try regardless. We'll pretend to be maids and follow them out.
Wait! By His Majesty's order, strictly check all women leaving the palace for any suspicious identities. I didn't see you during the day. Seize her.
His Majesty has arrived.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Put your swords away at once. Please forgive us.
You really do want to leave me. With me by your side, you can have as many of these as you want. They are just trifles. Why look elsewhere when I am right here? Are you not satisfied as for where you will live? Your palace. I have ordered people to renovate it. Until then.
No need for that. I am just a nobody. Please rescind your order, Your Majesty.
In the past, you didn't speak to me like this.
You weren't the emperor back then.
I am the emperor. But in front of me, you can still be just like you were before. Speak your mind freely.
Then why did you raid the Marquis of Yong'an's estate?
Is a mere marquis' estate worth your concern? Whatever the marquis' estate could give you, I can give you 100 times more. What they couldn't give you, I can give you that too.
Give me what? To be just another concubine? To be one of the many women in your harem?
Are you comparing me to the marquis too, that old geezer?
This place is even worse than the marquis's estate. I could have relied on my children to inherit the estate and lived a carefree life alone, instead of being in this imperial city living in constant fear, on edge every day.
Living a carefree life alone, you heartless little thing. Are you trying to back out now?
Give me what? Isn't it just being another concubine, to become just one of the many in your vast harem?
Are you comparing me to the Marquis of Yonggan, that crusty old man?
This place isn't even as good as the Marquis of Yonggan's manor. I could have relied on an heir to inherit the estate, and lived a carefree life on my own, instead of being here in the imperial city, living in constant fear, always on edge.
Living a carefree life alone, you heartless little thing. Are you trying to back out now?
You're not much better yourself. You even lied to me, claiming you weren't the crown prince.
What's so bad about me being the crown prince? Under the weight of power, people only submit when they are afraid. By staying with me, you can have anything you want.
But I'm also subject to that power. If I had known how powerful you were, I never would have messed with you.
But it's too late for that.
How dare you?
Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Dismissed. When we first met, I wasn't the emperor. In your eyes, I wasn't even the crown prince. But that was the happiest time of my life.
But now you are the Shengshuan emperor, and I am just a commoner. We are worlds apart. A king's wrath is like a thunderbolt. I cannot bear it.
The struggle for the throne has always been this way. If people didn't fear me, how could I rule the world? Struggles for the throne have always been like this, if not for the fear I instill in everyone. How could I unite the world?
But I am nothing more than a blade of grass beneath the weight of imperial power. When you are in a good mood, I can say whatever I want. But if I ever displease you, with just one word from you, you could have my head. I like jewelry and riches, fine dining and entertainment, but I value freedom and peace even more.
You dare to look at me like that.
I beg Your Majesty to let me leave the palace, to forget our past and part ways for good.
You started all of this, but you don't get to decide when it ends. Lisi, take her back to the palace. Put her under guard. She is not to leave without permission.
Inside this Yonglo palace, who exactly is staying there? Eunuch Lisa comes here every single day. I heard it's the Emperor's beloved.
His beloved? Shouldn't she be made a consort then? Why is she under house arrest? Shh! Don't ask questions you shouldn't.
Thank you, Eunuch Lee. I have no appetite.
My goodness, milady, why do you refuse to eat anything again today? The Imperial Doctor prepared some medicine to help your appetite. Please have some.
Thank you, Eunuch Lee. I have no appetite.
Oh, my lady, why won't you eat anything today? The Imperial physician prepared medicine for your appetite. Please have some.
Thank you, Eunuch Lee. I can't eat.
Please be good. Maybe taking the medicine will make you feel better. Your health is everything.
Being locked up here? What's the difference between dying sooner or later?
Oh dear, this won't do.
Well, it's been 3 days and she still refuses to eat?
Please calm your anger, Your Majesty. Miss Wanwan's spirit is suppressed. Her grief has turned into illness. It cannot be cured overnight.
You may leave.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is she still angry?
She said,
There's no difference between dying sooner or later.
Preposterous! Fine, fine. She is so delicate, yet her heart is so stubborn.
Your Majesty, this can't go on.
I know that all too well.
Miss Wanwan witnessed that brutal coup firsthand and was nearly killed herself. Yuzi also mentioned. She often wakes up from nightmares lately. It's better to ease her mind than to force her, Your Majesty.
Tell Xinglo to come see me.
Why ignore the door and insist on climbing the wall?
Because I have good news to tell you.
Is that it? This is the good news you mentioned.
The guards at the Vermilion Bird Gate tonight have been sent away by me. Take your lady and leave.
How can you be so bold?
If Miss Wanwan really comes to any harm, His Majesty will only be more heartbroken. We're just serving our respective masters.
What if His Majesty blames you? What will you do?
I've been with His Majesty since childhood. He won't punish me. There's a carriage outside the palace gate. I'll be there to meet you.
Miss, we have a chance to escape.
Am I hallucinating from hunger? Or am I dreaming?
It's not a dream. The guards of the Vermilion Bird Gate were reassigned by Xinglo. We have the time of 2 incense sticks to make our escape.
Miss, at a time like this, how do you have an appetite again?
If I don't eat my fill, how will I have the strength to run away?
Get in. I'll take you out of the city.
We're almost out of the city. This fellow is quite thoughtful. He even prepared some money for us. He's finally come to his senses. It's Si Xingyun. Xinglo is His Majesty's man. Without His Majesty's orders, how could he have arranged this?
His Majesty is willing to let you go, miss, but he's too proud to admit it.
Such a child.
Miss, will you really not regret this? This gesture of His Majesty's is better than
most men in this world. That's exactly why I find it even harder to accept he will have many wives and concubines in the future. No matter how deep the feelings are. In an emperor's harem, they will eventually turn to ash. It's better to leave before getting too attached and walk away early. In the beginning, I only wanted to have a child and survive. How did things turn out like this?
Matters of fate. How could I have foreseen it? After meeting you. You are all I have.
I heard the scenery in Jiangnan is beautiful. Let's go to Jiangnan.
I'll leave you here.
Thanks. Take care. It's so beautiful, Xingyun. Wow, how did you know?
Has Xinglo gone Xinglo and Lady Wanwan?
Have already left the city gates. Rest assured, Your Majesty.
Xinglo will definitely.
Protect Our Lady well. I only hope she'll come around soon. So, Your Majesties.
Painstaking efforts aren't in vain. What she fears is not me, but that dragon throne. Use this time to round up the remaining rebels and wipe them all out.
Miss, the waiter said there's a dragon boat race tomorrow. Let's go watch it.
The day before yesterday, you wanted to watch the tide. Yesterday, we went to the temple fair, but we barely saw the tide, and didn't pray to the Buddha either. Instead, you bought a whole pile of pastries and snacks for tomorrow's dragon boat race. Surely you won't bring back a whole box of rice dumplings.
But miss, didn't you enjoy eating them as well? Tomorrow we'll be leaving Jiangnan. Where are we going next?
We'll take the river route to Mengzhou to see the flowers.
Sounds good. I heard the court is cracking down on river pirates. The waterways are very safe now. There are many merchant ships along the way too.
I wonder what Si Xingyun is busy with.
The scourge of river pirates has not yet been eradicated. Do not treat this as mere words on paper.
Your Majesty, the Guanxi army has been fully reorganized. Noble Consort Li's remnants have also all been thrown into the Ministry of Justice's prison. We await your command, Your Majesty.
Kill them, as you wish. I wonder where she is now.
Your Majesty, have mercy. I did not mean it.
How many heads do you have? In front of His Majesty, how dare you barge around?
Your Majesty, have mercy.
I have learned my lesson.
I am but a blade of grass under the weight of imperial power. If I displease you one day, a single word from you could take my life.
No matter. It was merely an oversight. You may leave.
Thank you for your mercy, Your Majesty.
Li Si, has Xinglo sent any word back?
Since the last letter saying she had reached Jiangnan, there have been no new secret reports.
Is that so? It has been a month already. Now is the perfect time to admire the lotuses. I wonder if she has visited Mengzhou.
Your Majesty, the realm is now stable. You should take a rest and travel incognito among the people. Perhaps you might encounter Lady Wanwan.
I am the sovereign. How can I seek pleasure and wander about? Let's go. There is still a pile of memorials to review. I am the Emperor. How can I indulge in pleasure and wander around for fun? Let's go. There's still a pile of memorials to review.
Yuzi, wake up! We're going to the lake today.
Great, I want to eat lotus roots.
No problem. I'll buy a whole pot for you. Let's go.
We only got back at midnight yesterday, and now out again before dawn. I can't take it anymore. I want a divorce decree. I want a divorce decree. To beg Your Majesty to let me go back. This job is way too exhausting.
Ma'am, how much is this?
5 silver coins.
That's so cheap.
Business is good these days. Small profits, quick turnover.
There are indeed many merchants in this area.
Ever since Emperor Shengxuan took the throne, our lives have become much more peaceful. So naturally, there are more businesses.
Taxes used to be heavy. The high officials would take a cut. Then the bandits would take another. How could we survive? It's different now. The emperor granted a general amnesty, reduced taxes, and promoted scholars from humble backgrounds. Yesterday, a decree was even issued to hold an extra imperial examination.
Stop nagging, young lady. I have some more here. Beautiful sachets. Want to take a look?
Sure. I didn't expect Si Xingyun to be such a good emperor. He's not as scary as I imagined.
Although Mengzhou is nice, it's still a bit small.
Yuji, let's set off.
Back to the capital.
I've had enough fun. Time to start thinking about the days ahead. Let's set up a shop in the capital. What do you think?
Yusai thinks that's a great idea.
Your Majesty, we have news from Xinglo. Your Majesty, today Miss Wanwan arrived in Lingzhou, tide watching in the temple fair. She spent 8 hours there in total, a pound of pastries and a pot of wine, played drinking games after the wine, and lost 20 taels of silver. Your Majesty, today Miss Wanwan arrived in Mengzhou, admired flowers for 4 hours, ate a whole porkhock, half a pound of raw fish, and a pot of wine. Then went to the opera, tipped the performers, spending 2 bushels of pearls.
What is written here? It's all just eating and drinking. She's living it up. Could it be that she hasn't thought of me for even a single moment? Your Majesty, there is one more letter.
Your Majesty, Lady Wanwan, no. She returned to the capital today. She is staying at Yunlai Tavern. She hasn't entered the city yet.
Your Majesty, I miss home. Not yet. May I go home?
She is back. Lisa, come with me out of the palace.
Miss, you have had too much to drink today.
Yuzi. One more cup.
Miss, why don't you have some tea?
The capital is indeed bustling. Let's take over a shop. We will settle down here from now on.
As you wish, miss. I will go get you some water to wash your face.
Follow me.
Lady Yuzhai.
We meet again.
I really did drink a bit too much. I can't believe I'm seeing you.
Trying to run away after seeing me.
It doesn't hurt. I guess I'm not drunk. It's a dream.
Are you no longer afraid of me because it's a dream?
Only in a dream would I dare to talk to you like this.
Did you enjoy your journey?
Sightseeing and traveling. It was quite delightful. If you weren't the Emperor, perhaps we could have gone together. It would have been even better.
But I am the Emperor, and your man as well. You said you'd take responsibility for me. Meng Wanwan. During all this time, have you really not missed me at all?
What's there to miss? We've only known each other for 2 months. How deep could our love be?
Liar. You're lying. You clearly have me in your heart.
What the hell? Why did I dream about that? Meng Wanwan. Oh, Meng Wanwan, are you really that thirsty? Why do I feel so exhausted? Yuzai. Yuzi.
Miss, what's wrong?
What are you doing outside?
No, nothing. I was just about to go buy you some breakfast.
No need. I'm going to the temple to fulfill a vow today. Let's eat vegetarian.
Fulfilling a vow.
Bodhisattva! Oh, Bodhisattva! Even though I didn't successfully marry for the estate, but now I'm safe and sound and free as a bird, I still have to thank you for your protection. And please bless me to get over my feelings soon and stop dreaming about him. Abbot.
My lady, we meet again. You seem to have something on your mind.
You can tell.
All things arise from causes and conditions. You have sown seeds of kindness, benefactor, and you shall reap good fruits. Let nature take its course, and there is no need to worry.
Thank you for your guidance, Abbot.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, what's wrong?
Something feels off about the temple today. I keep feeling like someone is following me.
How could that be? And I just feel so dizzy.
My whole body feels weak.
Miss, forgive my boldness.
It's fine. I was just being careless.
Allow me to fix your hairpin, miss.
No, that's not necessary.
Get lost. How dare you covet His Majesty's woman?
I don't know anything. I was just passing by.
Such an ordinary man. And yet you're pulling the same old trick on him.
I knew it. I felt like someone was following me. So it was you.
If you want to get away from me, you don't need to find another man.
How did you know I was here? Wait. About last night. It couldn't be.
Last night. You didn't have this attitude then.
You.
Wanwan.
Wanwan. What one?
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Felicitations, Your Majesty. She is 2 months pregnant.
Then why did she suddenly faint?
To answer, Your Majesty, it is common for pregnant women to feel dizzy and fatigued. She just needs to rest well. It is usually no cause for concern.
You are awake.
Why am I in the palace again?
You are not feeling well. I brought you back to the palace to have the imperial doctor examine you.
Now that the exam is over, can I leave now?
Do you still not want to stay by my side? You love traveling. I can take you out every year. To go wherever you please. I will not confine you within the imperial city.
It would be a lie to say I am not tempted. But once I take this step, there is no turning back. I am still just an orphan girl with no family or backing, if you bully me. What will I do?
What kind of assurance do you want?
Appoint me as a great general.
Matters of the frontier are no child's play.
I knew you wouldn't agree.
I will crown you as empress.
An empress is nothing more than a manager for your many wives and concubines. I'm not willing to do that.
There will be no harem. No other women. Only you as my empress. My one and only.
But all previous emperors had many concubines. If you marry a commoner woman as empress and take no other wives, won't the entire court protest?
I am the emperor. The power lies with me. Who dares to disobey? Besides, my mother died young precisely because of the infighting in the harem. From the very beginning, I never intended to repeat those mistakes. As the Empress holding the Phoenix Seal, you can command the Imperial Guard and receive homage from all officials. The laws of our dynasty also forbid deposing an Empress at will. Are you still afraid?
But what if you have a change of heart?
I will make a vow with you, before the gods and Buddha. If I ever take a concubine, you can divorce me and leave at any time.
Why are you so good to me?
Because I need you, whether as Si Xingyun or as Emperor Shengshuan. I need you. You're right, imperial power is like a sword. But because I love you, this sword has found its scabbard and its boundaries.
Oh no, he's got me wrapped around his finger.
Stay by my side, Wanwan.
All right, then use your whole life to prove your sincerity.
That's wonderful.
I must inform the Palace Affairs Department to prepare for our grand imperial wedding. I need to notify the Internal Affairs Department to properly prepare for the imperial wedding.
Why is it so lively today? Emperor Shengshuan is truly
a benevolent ruler who loves his people, and the empress he married is also a commoner like us. I heard they actually met at Kongwen Temple, that's for sure. Now all the young people love coming to Kongwen Temple to pray for love, hoping to be like the imperial couple, living in perfect harmony.
Father, give me a hug. Mother, did you and Father meet each other here? Can you tell me the story?
Well, about that. Wow. Look at those pecs and that ripped torso. Xingyun. That jerk! How can he just walk away like we're strangers? Everything just happened so beautifully. Yeah.
Let's go. The people are waiting for us outside.